My client just texted me, Bridget, how do I get approved for a mortgage? Great question. Your bank or mortgage agent will be looking for 3 things: your employment, good credit, and down payment. When it comes to employment, the banks are looking at GDS and TDS. What is GDS and TDS? GDS is gross debt service ratio, which is 39% that goes towards housing, and it cannot be more than 39%. So as an example, let's say your household income is $100,000, then only $39,000 can go to housing. And housing is mortgage, property taxes, and utilities. TDS is total debt service ratio, which means it cannot be more than 44%. And TDS covers housing plus debt. What is debt? It could be car payments, loans, and credit cards. And it cannot be more than 44%. So it's housing plus debt, no more than 44%. As an example, let's say your household income is $100,000, then it cannot be more than $44,000 to cover housing plus debt. The other requirement the banks are looking for is credit score. And banks are looking for anything above 680. And usually they use Equifax. And credit score starts from 300 up to 900. Of course, the higher, the better. Try to aim 680 and above. The next item that the banks are looking for is down payment. And down payment is based on the purchase price. And the more money you put down, the better it is. And to learn about the down payment, watch this video. The other great question I get asked from my clients is, when is it a good time to get a pre-approval? Great question. The best time to get a pre-approval is after you have a vision. That's what I usually tell my clients because there are steps before we get to a pre-approval. And one of them is getting a vision. A vision is having a reason, a purpose, a goal as to why you want to become a homeowner. Because if you just learn about mortgage payments, interest rates, and carrying costs, it'll scare you. But if you have a reason, if you have a purpose, if you have a goal, the vision will get you there. Second is knowing your 3 L's, your lifestyle, locations, and listings. Third is knowing your budget. Your budget is very important before you start going out and connecting with people. After you've answered all these questions, the next step is to reach out to an agent because your agent will be able to connect you to the right mortgage agent. Your agent will be able to connect you to the right lawyer. When it comes to mortgage agents, not all mortgage agents are the same. Example, if I have a client that wants to buy a pre-construction condo, then I would refer them to a mortgage pre-construction agent. If I have a client who wants to buy a resale condo, then I would refer them to a mortgage resale agent. There's 2 different mortgage agents. And the reason why this step is different from what a lot of other people tell you, because as soon as you start asking people, hey, what should I do next when it comes to buying a home? And they usually tell you, go get pre-approval. No, you don't want to do that. Let me share a story with you why. I had many clients that actually walked into their branch or called their bank and wanted to get a pre-approval for a brand new home. And their own bank, their own branch told them that they don't provide mortgage pre-approvals longer than 3 months. And with this wrong information, they gave up on the dream of owning a brand new home, because a brand new home, usually, if you're buying a low rise, it takes a year to get built. If you're buying a pre-construction condo, it could be 3 years or 5 years from now. That's why you reaching out to an agent prior to you going out to get a pre-approval is key to your success, because your agent will connect you to the right mortgage agent you need. To learn more when it comes to all the steps when it comes to buying a home and to buy with confidence and knowledge, watch our other videos, subscribe to our channel, or better yet, come to one of our seminars or webinars and see you there.